Rollexx.
You did.
God,
You did.
IGL. I mean, still alive, holding the angles and the edges. This is going to be a tough one. A ton of heals. Maybe you can make it out. T-Mag's in trouble. Immediately goes down. You can see Rollexx on the other side. Back into the action. Trying to take down INS. Grenades both ways. Neither connect, but a smoke will cover. Rollexx holding a bit of the high ground, and Ultra's going to take their time here.
Little 3-1 split right here. Rollexx is getting ultra aggressive. Looks like Rollexx is going to be spotting out one, but look at this in the back line. PB, no, PB down. Over here is Rollexx looking to rack up some points in the front lines here. There's just a lot going on, a lot of chaos. I mean, this map is the smallest map.
Seeing which teams prioritize zone prio. You see Riz is prioritizing window and height prio over Rollexx. Rollexx luckily and skillfully able to stay alive, but especially given the fact that they've got two there. But Envy trying to help, immediately getting melted by Riz through the window. Rollexx wins a lot of 1v4s, but when you're playing against some sweaty players, 1v2s even can be very difficult when they've got the advantage. TRG is going to get the better of Waffle Squad, I can only imagine.
Yeah, they got the high ground. They get all the angles. The duo from Rook are going to be right beneath the ledge here. Here comes the jump down from Coffee. The 360 flick with the M4. There's one. Can we get the other? Coffee.
Come on now.
Taking game number one.
Fantastic team wipe from Noise. Of course, that's Team Chaos. Grizzlies pushing the equation. Shotgun in hand on the other side. Got to be careful. Riz is backing off. Oh, nice connecting shots, though, with the grenade. And try to peek over.
Yeah. This is interesting. Riz trying to get a spot for their squad, but Dabs is just pinned down.
They're very spread out. I totally agree. I think the Grizzlies are very spread out. And Rizotron's trying to kind of carve a path into the circle, which I respect. Not a lot of cover here, and they're all by themselves. So one person peeks at the right time. Rizotron's down, and now you're down in numbers. I don't hate it, but other teams are going to try to make sure that you don't score any more points. Rollexx,
Jacob!
sorry, buddy. Boat game can't save you when you're on land. A splatter.
Rollexx in the front lines, running over Jacob. Both players going to be bleeding on out. Chill is trying to push up, trying to provide that support. Needs to watch out for that grenade and also Dabs in the back line. But PB rolling through. Put it down here, Coach.
Okay, I see you, PB and Co. What a push. Well done.
This is going to be a nice little end zone here for us.
Yeah, Envy's got all four. The only team that has it. They were able to pick off one from Chaos and fully eliminate them. So 4v3v1 now. I respect that call.
Respect it.
Oh, from the side. Noise yet again finding another. Gets answered back, though, from Rollexx. So it'll be a trade. Not something you'd like if you're Chaos, though, because you're already down in players, Dave.
Yeah, Noise getting flushed out right there. That's massive. That is a big takeout right there. They might be able to pick up PB.
Old PB stays down. Better not get back up, my friend.
Oh, Rollexx versus Metalcore. This is a big fight. Rollexx lean peeking that tree, taking some shots down range, trying to jump up, trying to get additional sight lines on Metalcore. Gonna be cooking it. Gonna be cooking it. Getting ready to toss it here, Coach.
Look, Coffee's out of this. We're no more brewing. We are cooking.
We're cooking.
Nades on a tree. One wrong movement, and he knows it. Goes prone as well. Play zone takes Porty out. And, all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom. We are out of there. Team Envy takes the win. I mean, Envy with 11 limbs in game 2. Here's the total, though.
Yeah, they're up there.
Look, Dave, I mean, talk me through it. Grizzlies did enough to stay on top, but now it's a close ball game. Look at these top 3 scores.
Yeah, we are going to throw it to the interview. We'll see what the players have to say. Chief Pat, what's going on down there?
Well, that win vaults Team Envy up to 2nd place, which is absolutely incredible. 3 more matches to ultimately determine our champion, the winner of the $10,000 prize, and some lovely S23 Ultras. How are you feeling strategy-wise? You know, what worked for you guys in that game? What can you carry over into future games? Or are you just absolutely going full Leroy Jenkins? We saw you guys in the car do that, by the way, with you and Rollexx just diving in. I mean, what's the strat?
So the strategy is we're essentially listening to Rollexx.
PB squad. This is Envy. Rollexx. PB is out and Chill's in trouble. on the edge of zone. They should make it to zone if they have a decent amount of heals. We're going to see Pickle actually get taken out by Rollexx, who's holding Pickle, I believe, coming back from that deep recall. And probably see Chills die to zone here if we're not careful. Yeah, Envy's going to have to move on. This is a tough sell as it starts ticking away and chunking away. Dave, we've both been there 1,000 times. You can hang out in the blue for a while if you got meds, but if you're not careful, you're going to lose your life.
I mean, it hurts. Look how quick they're getting chunked down. A Rollexx from behind. The backstab. Didn't even expect it.
EA is in trouble. They're on their heels, 0 elims, and they're just getting annihilated by Coffee & Co.
Wow, they're at the door. Looks like Winsandy's gonna have this monster truck for cover, but Coffee with the shotgun, the pump and dump ready to go. And here comes the push coach after that grenade. Massive grenade.
Sometimes you cook those frags, sometimes you brew them. TRG, Coffee Squad on top. They came to play. They said they wanted another interview, and they got it.
The question for me as we look at this leaderboard, how do you come back, you know? How do you clap back? Envy, you know, how do you catch up at this point?
Grizzlies at 96 on top in just a dominating manner.
Powerbang and Rollexx rolling up from behind with the grenades, lock and loaded in hand.
Here he comes.
They're making the push, coach.
Powerbang's on the outside, Dab on the inside. This is going to be a tough fight, but a crucial one. Coffee in trouble. Coffee, I believe, knocked by Powerbang. Powerbang coming in from one side and on the other. Teammate pinching through. Dab in trouble as well. Quatch inside. Powerbang continuing to pre-fire corners. Rollexx cooking a few names. This could be all she wrote for the Grizzlies. This will be their worst performance in a map thus far, albeit this is still a good map for them. They've already grabbed a ton of eliminations.
Powerbang on the hunt with the M4.
We've got Killjoy coming in from behind, taking out Powerbang. So player advantage is on the side of Execute. And now, oh jeez,
drop shot.
Killjoy's out of there. See ya. Rollexx takes the rooftop advantage, a great vantage point to grab the elimination. They're not out of it yet, necessarily. Execute is the only team that had for now 3. Look at Huskers. Huskers has been hanging out in this building for a while. He's going to have 2 double low. He's playing the waiting game. I don't know if they know that he's here, actually. They're looting up down below. Huskers has been on the rooftops or close to it pretty much the entire time. They'll clear this building. Look, Rollexx might know he's here, actually. Huskers going to try to get better of him. He's the wrong corner. Huskers has an opportunity, but 2v1, 3v1, that's not going to be enough. Huskers is going to go down. That's Team Envy. That's Rollexx and co. rolling up on you. That's a nearly impossible fight, unfortunately, for Huskers. This will be a pretty cleanup if I've ever seen one. It's a few, misses a couple. Somehow not done yet, still not in the zone. Pushes the equation. There's the team wipe. E8 done and dusted. 12-point game. Again, not a bad game, just not, you know, in comparison to some of the other teams, not enough.
They got some hard cover to work with. They got some windows to peek. Oh, and I was going to say, that pool right behind them, if you sit in the pool, it heals you. So it's the healing waters as well they have to their advantage, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Whoa.
They're not chilling in the pool.
Hey, shout out to Team Envy. They made the flawless rotation. They set up flawlessly, and they cleaned up every single team. Grizzlies at the top, but the gap was closed. I mean, Envy had a massive map to close that gap by a good 28 points or so.
Yeah, massive game for PB, Rollexx, Chills. I mean, they're within the running, right, for that first place coming in this last game.
Close your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a competition. Team Envy and my man PB with their second win of the day, tying up those Grizzlies. I mean, this is crazy right now. You guys are catching up in points. How you feel?
Feeling good. I thought you got rid of me, but not so fast. We're hoping to be back one more time. Rollexx is getting the strats dialed in for next game, so I was sent as tribute.
Looks like Nova are going to have 2 teams. Looks like 2 teams going to be at least dropping Nova here early on. And one of them being PB squad, who we heard on that interview, they're looking for the dub, man. They're looking for the win.
He got second overall in day 2, by the way, the qualifiers, 97 points overall. Addy gets better of Rollexx off screen.
Oh no.
This could smell huge trouble.
Another
Envy.
Trying to dip in the water, though.
Irish.
Interesting play. I know they only had 6 bullets right there. That might have been the deciding factor, but Addy snaking up from behind.
I think Ahmad is the one that should push up if they have any ammo to be able to do that. Omega's going to also pinch in. This is the perfect opportunity to take Envy out and completely ruin their chances of potentially even getting second. Could open the door for Execute. Powerbank trying to play cover or potentially a res. Ahmad's down.
Going for the pickup. Going for the pickup.
Chills grabs Omega. Overhaul in trouble. It's just Hawk's Nest. Out of nowhere. And this is what we were saying. They just didn't move fast enough. All these pickups should be coming in shortly. Oh my goodness.
Did get the pickup. Rollexx healing up just a little bit over there. And, well, this looks like Envy. They should be able to get the full resets. That would have been... Oh, that would have been something else, but it looks like Envy might actually take out themselves. Oh, there's a rock.
No.
Envy might take out themselves here, Goj. The 2-2 split, too, from TRG. Yeah. Very interesting. Now they're both going to be collapsing from both sides. The team comes on point right now for TRG. Got him.
Almost.
Got him.
Almost cleans up Dab, but they're doing a fantastic job. 2-2 split, but look at these vehicles. Watch out. We got a 4 squadron rolling in. Rizatron takes down Noise. It's a huge take. Noise part of Envy. Coffee down. Dab in trouble. Dab goes down. Quatch and Rizatron last 2 alive for TRG. It's Envy versus TRG. An early fight outside the edge of circle. Dave, Quatch is down. TRG in trouble. Envy also a little bit in trouble, but with the slight advantage. Chills can come in, ruin TRG's day. It's an open field. Chills with the win. Team Envy takes out TRG. Dave, 16 points for TRG. That's gonna help. But now we've got 34 some odd points that Envy's gonna have to surmount, and they've already done so with 14. They need about 20 from here on out, not including their placement points, which aren't even tallied. Take out the leaders, and let's roll to our victory. Holy.
Instantly sent it. Reposition now within the zone. They're looking for the win here, man. And I think it's there. The gates are open here, Coach. TRG done. They had 16 points. We saw Coffee, too, from the player cam. Just putting their hand in their face like, man, can't believe that happened. But they do have a nice point lead. So it's going to be close, man.
It's actually pretty free, and they might be thinking they're rolling up on Envy when Envy left a while ago. But Killjoy with a crazy track on Rollexx. Or Rollexx is finding one. Rollexx just found T-Mags, but Killjoy with the DP from distance, Dave. That was nuts.
It's going to be a massive game for them here to climb up the leaderboards and, up their cash prize.
Up the lane for them to rotate in full 4 strong. Of course, Envy with a massive lead here with 20 total points and 10 limbs. Winsanity gonna have to be the one playing spoiler for his team, trying to help out. Probably looking just for a fun couple snipes to add to the timeline later. I'd like to find it on the likes of somebody like Rollexx, but Rollexx might know he's out there.
No.
He's able to stay alive somehow. We'll make it to this hay bale.
Still with the sniper too. But I'm really looking at Rollex's position though, because if Winsanity knocks Rollexx, that might be the opening for Execute to get this dub here in this final game. Look at the focus right there from the player cam. So focused. Win now in the blue. Gonna be looking to play spoiler. Got the heal up. Rollexx probably still gonna be looking in this direction, but it doesn't matter. Chills down. Yeah, Killjoy is popping off, and it looks like Envy blocking some sight lines to maybe close this gap right ahead of them. But I am so worried right now. Winsanity can play spoiler. Rollexx gonna spot him out. Rollexx taking him down. Okay, there goes that. 2 teams to go here.
Comfy Lily in trouble and gets knocked. Execute has 1 knocked with Lily. Envy
Rollexx pushing.
1 knocked as well.
Rollexx pushing.
Takes 1. Envy's involved. They're getting in charge. They take down Elise. This is gonna be so close here, Dave.
All they have to do is... We're down.
They did it, I think. With the elimination, they might have taken the lead, but they would love a 3rd win. Dave, look at this.
Killjoy.
Killjoy's involved. shotgun, whatever you have, take it. Oh my gosh. Envy with the victory. Unbelievable performance. A massive heads-up play from Rollexx to take down win, netted them the victory, and yet they closed it out in flying colors with a victory in map 5. That's 3 out of 5 wins and a massive comeback. TRG is toppled, Dave. That was insane. I shouted out PB, Rollexx, and co. Rollexx,
you did.
God,
you did.
IGL. I mean, they've won. I did the math. They got it, folks.
They've done it.
That's all I'm saying. But they had a flawless execution at the very end. Not only to roll up, like you said, on TRG and eliminate their competition, but also win the entire map. Give me a shout out to Rollexx as the IGL to stay on win to make sure they got second place because he knew they needed those placement points. Like, even that small detail could have been enough to put them over. So, Riv, I'll hold off on the final announcement until it's on the screen, but I got to shout out Rollexx. They did an incredible job.
Goj, what do you got for me? What was your highlight?
I think I'm so blown away by Rollexx's IGLing that my highlight moment was the very end of that last map. All the pressure's on, everything's at stake, the onus of responsibility really on Rollexx to make the calls throughout the entirety of the tournament. We heard it from PB twice, and the calls were immaculate. Look, the guy played pro 2018, 2019 with Space Station. Those pro vibes were back. It paid off. Very well done by that squad.
Let's announce the winning team. The winning team for your Samsung Galaxy battles round after round is going to be Envy as they find themselves taking 3 maps. But it was all the calls from Rollexx, as we heard from Powerbang and the rest of the squad, to bring it home. That IGLing brought them all the way to the top in the #1 spot. You can just go left to right. The prizes